joining us today on Envision. We are talking in this segment about the unsung heroes that are named as school board members. And we have 5 of them in the Sioux Falls School District. And the Associated School Boards of South Dakota is setting aside February 18th through the 22nd as recognition for our school board members. Can't say enough about the work that they do, and truly are unsung heroes. There's a lot of work on their plate.
You know, you think of the decisions that we make that they take grief for. I mean, really.
Sure.
I'll give you an example. Late in January, we had snow day, bitter cold days,
Right.
and I can't imagine how much grief the board takes, and they don't get to make that decision,
Right.
but they take grief for that decision. And think about the number of decisions like that we go through all year round, that those folks take on our behalf and really on behalf of kids. And so
Right.
we have a good board, we have an unselfish board, we have a board that really keeps their focus on how to serve kids in the Sioux Falls community. So we're very fortunate.
They do a lot of homework and in terms of the issues we're bringing before them. Has to be approval of curriculum and a variety of things that they're they have their finger on. We're deep in the trenches, bringing recommendations forward. But what's the role of a school board member, really?
You know, you think about it, I think most people would think, well, you come to that one meeting a month. Well, for us, it's 2 meetings a month, and it's a work session. So just do that alone. That's 36 days in the year that are disrupted for service to kids and,
Right.
to schools. But go beyond that. I have meetings with every board member every month. We have committee meetings. This past year, we had a task force where almost all of our board members came to almost every one of those task force meetings. We're going to have a similar sort of venture in the next year when we redo boundaries. And my point is, there's always something. It was the strategic plan before the budget.
Right.
There are always things happening that board members go to. And then add to that the Teacher of the Year banquet that's coming
Right.
up, the graduation day, all of those other things that go into this volunteer elected work that they do. And I'll bet you they're up around 70, 80 days in a year that are disrupted
Sure.
for them. And that might be their whole day that's disrupted, it might be a piece of their afternoon, but their day is disrupted in service to the school district. And I would also contend and we say, I forget the author of this, but all politics are local. I don't know that there is any more local politics
Sure.
than the local school board.
Right. And they are professionals who hold full-time jobs in our communities. They are parents or grandparents. So their day and their day-to-day operations of their work is disrupted. But their passion for children and for equality for all children is really evident when they're faced with decisions.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we have, I would always say this, regardless of what your point of view is of the board, we have 5 good people on our Board of Education, and that's a great place to start. You can get to be a good board if you start with 5 good people, and we have 5 good people that make up our board.
Yeah, so we definitely appreciate all the work that they do for us, the countless hours that they put in, and they are really the representatives of the community as a whole. They are elected, so there are 3-year terms, and there are 5 folks on that board. There are 2 positions that will come up for election in the spring. Kent Alberty and Carly Ryder are at the end of their 3rd-year term, or year 3 of their current term.
Correct.
And so there'll be an election as well. If somebody's thinking about, participating or becoming a school board member, what do they need to know before they dip their toes in?
The first thing I'd have them do is get in touch with Bev Chase at the Instructional Planning Center and go through the logistics of what do you have to do in terms of getting signatures to get on the ballot. The other thing is talk to your friends and neighbors, because that's who you would be representing. And if you have any desire to get our point of view, I would be happy to meet with anybody who's considering a run for the board to at least let them know what I see on the horizon for the future.
Absolutely. Well, we hope that folks give it good consideration. Certainly we need to continue to have that solid, good board, those 5 good people to represent us. And an election will be coming up. More information about that to come. Thanks for joining us today on Envision.